And so I was like, ew, no way. But they just wouldn't take a hint. They kept pestering me over and over. I couldn't believe it. Ugh, it was just the worst night ever. It was such a relief to finally be able to get away. I felt like I was gonna... Is somebody standing behind me, Megan? The weirdo again. But that's... Oh. Oh. Yeah, I see them. Well, this is... No, it's nothing. I'll go talk to them. Just give me a sec here, girls, all right? No, you guys don't need to get involved. I appreciate it, but... Megan, could you please stop calling them weirdo? They have a name. Thanks. This won't take long. Not this again. How many times have I told you not to sneak up behind me like that? Because it gives people a very wrong impression. Sorry to break it to you, but you're not Batman. You don't look cool when you do that. What? What do you mean? No, I wasn't talking about you with them. Thanks for eavesdropping on our very private conversation, by the way. Stop being paranoid. Please, I wouldn't talk about you like that. No, somebody just tried to ask me out on a date yesterday, and I didn't exactly feel like a Disney princess being courted, to put it delicately. Oh, how dare you? I'm not high maintenance. They were low effort, if anything. I wish your pen ran as fast as your tongue. You know very well what I mean. You were supposed to deliver it to me yesterday. We talked about this. You had an emergency. Right. What, you ran out of Dr. Pepper and had to rush to the corner store for a supply run or something? I almost wish I didn't know you so well at times. Tonight. You'll have it ready for me by tonight? Okay then, fine. But only because I like you, okay? No, not in that way. Weirdo. Goofball. Nerd. Ugh, Megan was right about you. Quit grinning like that, loser. Yes, okay, we'll meet tonight. I already told you. Can I go back to my friends now? Now what? Yes, we'll meet at that secret place you like so much. I look forward to it. To getting what I'm owed, I meant. Thanks for making this weird again. You better have my stuff ready by nightfall. All right then, I'll see you tonight. Oh, and please stop checking out Megan. I know she's attractive and all, but I don't know, I don't like it. Whatever, just get to class, doofus, and don't be late again. You're late. Yes, you are. And is that... Did you bring a can of Dr. Pepper? Seriously? No, I don't want any. This is just... It's cavalier. Cavalier. Childish. Immature. You don't bring my stuff on time, but you waltz in here at midnight sipping soda. What am I even... Unhealthy. It's also unhealthy. You realize those are bad for you, right? Well, why wouldn't I care? You're my friend. Yeah, the view's nice. We're pretty high up from the ground. You can see pretty much all of the buildings on campus from here. It's a different thing entirely that we're not allowed to be here after dark. You know, I'd never have guessed you were the type to break rules. You're always so quiet during class. You have your face buried in your notes. But I guess you just don't show this side of yourself to everyone, huh? Yeah, you're right. That does look like the history professor's car. Where's he even off to this late at night? Well, I just mean, the streets are all empty at this hour. Everyone's either watching Netflix in their dorm rooms or they're wasted somewhere. You know, I once went to a summer festival by the sea. Yeah. We gathered on the shore at dusk and cast away these little glass bottles into the sea. They had these little blue lights inside, powered by some kind of small battery. They'd be glowing for a few hours. There were hundreds and hundreds of tiny blue lights floating on the dark water. Watching all those fluorescent specks and dots inside buildings and the shadows that still escape their glow, it kind of reminds me of that evening. It's strange, really. The college grounds look almost bearable under the cover of night. Like this might not be such a bad place after all. All right, that's enough small talk. Did you bring the script or not? Well, took you long enough. Here, let me read. I still can't get over how you actually print these out. You do realize nobody else prints out their ASMR scripts, right? Okay, I'm reading. Your yandere bully pins you against the wall. Well, the title's a little generic, don't you think? But it gets the point across, I suppose. Where do you think you're going, nerd? Got you now, nerd, you're all mine. Well, you say nerd quite a bit. I see at least 7 mentions so far. What's this part here? You're a loser, but you're my loser. No, I'm not laughing. Well, it'll probably sound better when I get in character. I'm just skimming through these lines. Quit being a weirdo. If you're not going to listen to me, then I'll just have to. And then she kisses you. I mean, the listener. And after that, she pulls back and kisses you, the listener, again, and then... Wow, that's a lot of kisses. You do realize I want to post this on YouTube, right? Take it easy with the spicy, kissy stuff for a while. I may get demonetized. Also, wait a minute. All these little endearments, nerd, loser, weirdo, didn't I just call you that this morning? Not important. You're quietly weaving in our interactions into the scripts you write, and you think I won't notice? You're cute. Oh, don't pout like that. I don't hate the script. Far from it, actually. It's quite well written. Your dialogue feels natural. Of course I know. I'm familiar with your writing. I may have only glanced over the script for now, but I can tell it'll make for good audio. Although, this last part will get me in trouble. I really want to share their work on YouTube, but that platform is a monster. Maybe... No, not a Patreon exclusive. A Patreon early access. Then maybe I edit the last part a little for the official. Yeah, no, I'm listening. I think I'll be able to record this one tomorrow. I'll send you the audio link before it goes live on YouTube. Yes, I'll send it to you first. I always do. Look, it's only weird if you make this weird. Do you want the audio or not? Good. Then, any plans for the next script? You've been writing a lot of mean girls and yanderes lately. How about trying something simple and sweet? Like what? Well, you're kind of putting me on the spot here, but I was thinking a princess and her knight. Yeah. So it's the night before her wedding. Her parents want her to marry some faraway prince she's never met, but the one she dreams of is her childhood friend with whom she shared all her hopes and secrets, her knight in shining armor. They decide to spend the night wandering through her kingdom, laughing and drinking and dancing and trying to pretend tomorrow will never come. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. It might be a little sad, but you can write it any way you like. Maybe the princess does get her knight in the end, because she... No, she doesn't turn yandere. I was thinking more along the lines of... Reverse yandere? No. What? No! The listener doesn't kidnap her. You know what? I take it back. You can't write it any way you like. Can you please, for once, not make it a yandere piece? Yeah, very challenging, I know. But I have faith in you. You'll figure it out. Though how quickly is a different matter. I said nothing. Just wondering when you'll have it written. By tomorrow night? That fast, huh? What if you get writer's block or something? Oh, you don't get writer's block. What a bold thing to say. Aren't you a confident one? I know. You only get distracted. And lazy, which is even worse. I like it, though. How much you've grown. I still remember the first time you approached me to ask if you could write for my channel. You were so shy back then. How did I feel? Well, absolutely flabbergasted, for one. I mean, how on earth did you know I was her? That girl who speaks into her microphone sometimes. Yeah, it's my voice. Or so you claim. You always tell me how you'd recognize my voice anywhere. How you find my voice comforting. It's a weird thing to say. Nothing. I was also kind of flattered, I suppose. That my audios inspired you to write. And you wanted to write for me. You weren't sure of your abilities back then, and I think deep down you still aren't. You still doubt and question yourself when you're alone. Well, you shouldn't. You've written quite a few scripts now, and I've enjoyed reading every single one of them. My audience loves your stories and characters. It's very easy for me to immerse myself into these roles you craft. I'm glad I met you, you know that? If I'm being completely honest, then I'm rather fond of your writing. Yeah, that is what I was gonna say. Look, that's the professor's car returning. I really do wonder what he was up to. You're probably right. Anyway, I should go now. Unlike you, I actually need to sleep. Same time tomorrow then? For the princess and her night story? Great. And you can just DM me the script on Discord, right? I gave you my handle. We don't need to climb to the top of this 10-story research building at midnight for our meetings. The organization is tapping into your chat messages. Here we go again. Okay, Let's agree there really is some secret, all-powerful organization that can monitor all our digital data. Why would they specifically be interested in your scripts? I really don't see how recording a girlfriend roleplay audio before me will help them achieve world domination, but you know what? You do you. You're a little crazy, but not in a bad way. Well, yes, you've left me no option, have you? I'll just have to climb up these stairs again tomorrow night. All right then, I'll see you around. Actually, could you just stay very still for a moment? I'm not hugging you, I'm just trying to steal some of your body warmth so I don't freeze on the way back to my dorm. Like a lamia. Yes. You know, this would feel so much better if you weren't pressing a chilled can of Dr. Pepper on my back while trying to return the hug. It's okay. I'm not upset. Just cold. You give good hugs. I'd love to introduce you to my friends sometime, but our social circles just don't get along for some stupid reason. I'm not sad, just cold and a little frustrated, I guess. Because others don't see how talented you are, how quirky, how silly, and yet endearing. They'll never see the beautiful world you've hidden away in your soul. I'm all right. Thanks for sharing this side of yourself with me. I'm grateful you did, really. Okay, nerd, that hug was entirely too long. Don't get all sappy now. I should, really be on my way. Yeah, somebody from the organization might be lurking in the shadows with a camera. People will get a very wrong idea if they see us walking out of here together. Wait for a few minutes after I leave, you know the drill. Oh, and nerd, thank you for another script.